Hello class, welcome to chapter 2.7, distribution part 2. Now distribution is not part of chapter 2.7, but I need you to watch this video. So I called it chapter 2.7. I'll change that. There will be another chapter 2.7 video, but we'll talk about that tomorrow in class. But tonight, after grading the in-class assignment today, I just want to go over it again, and then your homework will be a worksheet that I put on top or underneath this video on the haiku page. So it's very important that you understand the steps that we learned at the beginning of this chapter. They'll help us answer these problems. And I don't know if it was something that I said in the video that maybe we didn't get it, or if this is just to clarify what the distribution property is. So let's talk about it. So we have -9 minus 8 parentheses 1 minus 2r. Now, if I haven't talked or communicated this to you yet, let me do it now. It's very important that you communicate to yourself and kind of talk yourself through a problem. For example, the first problem here. -8, we're distributing. We have to distribute to each of the terms. Now, it's not just 8, it is -8. Remember, that sign in front of the 8 is connected to it. So, -9, I don't even touch yet. So when I distribute the -8, I say -8 times 1, which is -8, and then -8 times -2r. Remember, this sign is connected to the 2r. So -8 times -2r is a positive 16r. Now, when we get to this step, we have to combine like terms. So 16r is alone by itself. But these two we have to put together. Now, go back to the subtraction rule of real numbers. This is really saying -9 minus 8, -9 plus a -8. So, same sign in addition, or same sign in subtraction, however you want to look at it. Remember, this negative sign is connected. Okay, same sign, you add their terms together and combine this common sign. So this would be 16r minus 17. This is it. That's my solution. That's as far as you can go, because remember, these are not like terms. -17 is my constant term, and r to the first power is not a constant term because it has a variable with an exponent. Okay, so this is a very important rule. See the signs. I'm telling you right now, after grading, the signs are so important. You have to communicate to yourself. -8 times 1, -8 times -2r. This sign is connected here. Okay, remember the multiplication rule of real numbers. -8 times -2r. Negative times a negative, automatically a positive. Talk yourself through the problem. On the worksheet, talk yourself through it. You don't have to talk out loud like I am, but talk yourself through it. So problem number 2. Distribute -2 times 5v, -10v. -2 times 3, because it's a positive 3, -6 minus 10 equals, okay, it's alone, like terms, -6 plus a -10 is a -16. As far as I can go. There's so many rules. Okay, the multiplication rule of when you have different signs, and then the subtraction rule. Okay, same signs, you can turn into addition problem, add them together and add the common sign. It's so important. So distribute. -7. -7 times 1, -7. -7 times -10r is a positive 10r. Okay, and then add 9. So equals, this is alone, so 10r can be dropped down. Now -7 plus 9, different signs. So the addition rule says if we have different signs, we subtract the numbers, which would give us 9 minus 7, which is 2, and we add the sign that has the greatest value, or the larger of the two, I'm sorry. Would be 10r plus 2. Okay, so it is very important that we look at the signs. Read them to yourself when you're multiplying. It's so important. Now, I uploaded the worksheet that I want you to complete. So we're not moving on to division yet. We're still working on distribution. We have to make sure, like I told you today, there was even an email sent out to the 7th graders to make sure that they have these rules. We have to have these rules down before we can move on. It will make math seem that much easier when we get to the more advanced problems. Because this stuff we just need to be able to, you know, just needs to roll right off of our tongue and right off of our brain. We got to be able to do this quickly. So finish that worksheet, bring that worksheet in tomorrow, go through it, really make sure that you look at each problem, okay, and look at the signs. It's so important, especially those minus signs. Right here, it's truly a negative on the 2r. So really look at that. So if it would help you to rewrite this problem, you could rewrite it like this. Okay, if that would help you, write it just like that and then solve it so you know which one the value that they truly have. Either way, you will end up with the same answer. Please email me if you have any questions. It's so important that you email me if anything comes up or you're not just getting it. So I can help you along the way. Yeah, that's it. So look for that worksheet, complete that worksheet 1 through 20, and we'll review this again tomorrow. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. Email me immediately if you have any questions, and I look forward to those. All right, have a good night.